Hey folks, Nathan here from Stars Beyond the Films, the Star Wars Timeline Golden Star Sports Rebels Roundtable with a new episode of A Guide to Disney Infinity for Star Wars fans. Now, I was going to actually show you this as one episode later. We're going to have to just split this up because pre-orders are taking a ridiculously long time for some of the products in this new product line or mini product line coming for Disney Infinity 3.0. What we're looking at here are the so-called Light FX figures. Okay. These are figures that when you stick them on the base for Disney Infinity 3.0, the lightsabers light up, which is pretty cool. But these are a little bit hard to find because they are exclusives. We're going to take a look at where and what differentiates them. Now, you're going to get these eventually, and technically I guess they are out now. I haven't got my hands on them yet because of pre-orders taking forever to get here. You'll eventually have these for Luke, Darth Vader, and Kanan. We'll take a look at those when they come in. This time we're looking at Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. So first thing you'll notice here, Anakin. Anakin is exclusive to Best Buy. Now, this is unusual because Anakin here can be bought separate, but it has to be bought separately. Whereas usually you can only get Anakin in that Twilight of the Republic playset pack with Ahsoka and the playset piece, which are bound into the starter sets as well. But here you'll notice Anakin has his own independent little webcode card, which is different. And there's Anakin. His blade lights up. There's the original. Same sculpt. We move over to Yoda. Yoda is exclusive to Target. Again, same sculpt as the original. There's light effects. There's original. Webcode card effectively identical. Packaging identical. Obviously, Anakin's packaging is different because it's one figure instead of multiple. Yoda's packaging, identical, except for a sticker that we'll look at. Then we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, same sculpt. Webcode card there. I say same sculpt. I think they're actually just slightly different, but not really noticeably so. They seem like they're the same pose. If you look at Obi-Wan's head, it's at a slightly different angle, so I'm not sure if that's just a refinement of the sculpt, an error in production, or an actual minor difference. But essentially the same. It's not like they're wearing different costumes or anything. When you put them in the game, they play effectively the same. Obi-Wan here, by the way, is exclusive to GameStop. As for the others, Kanan is an Amazon exclusive, Vader is a Toys R Us exclusive, Luke is a Walmart exclusive. Again, we'll look at those when they come in. Now, how can you tell that these are the Light FX figures? Especially for Yoda and Obi-Wan, because their packaging will be essentially identical. In the packaging, the main way to see it is that sticker. Same card, but the bubble will have this little Light FX symbol on it, and it'll cost you about $1 or so, up to $2 more than the original figure would. Otherwise, essentially the same. On the actual figures themselves, though, you notice Obi-Wan here. Original Obi-Wan and the ground. You can always sort of tell what they're meant to fit with thematically by the shape of the ground. So he's got that Twilight of the Republic tan ground here. Then the clear disc that you stick onto the base. Light effects. Ground, clear, but in between, notice there's this black extra layer. All of the Light FX ones have that extra black layer. Bear in mind, by the way, they only light up when they're on the base while the game is being played so that light is coming up through the base. You can't just press a button and light them up if they're sitting on a shelf or something. They must be being used within the game on that base in order for that to actually work. But notice, black base, no black base. Black base, no black base. Only place it's really going to be confusing is when you get to Luke and Vader because their bases are already black. It will be black on black bases. Ain't that a crime? So, Light FX, similar thing. We're going to take a very quick look here. I'll use the clip that I recorded a little bit earlier. Let's take a look real quick at what Anakin looks like. Side by side, regular and Light FX, both sitting on the base while it's active. And there's your regular lightsaber and the light up lightsaber from the Light FX. Pretty cool. Worth the extra money to pick up Light FX instead of regular, but for most collectors, Picking up one of each, like I did, will not be necessary. You'll probably just grab light effects and say forget it to the regular ones now. Bear in mind, these are store exclusives that are not timed. They will only ever, supposedly, be available at those retailers. They aren't like, say, Kanan, that was an exclusive to a place for a short time and then became widely available. If you want these, you must get Anakin from Best Buy, Yoda from Target, Obi-Wan from GameStop, Kanan from Amazon, Vader from Toys R Us, and Luke from Walmart. And look out for the Light FX sticker.